Aloha folks, welcome back to Kimo's Oh No Grinds. Today we're going to be making some cornbread. This is my version of a cornbread. There's 50 million recipes out there, but I have right now 2 cups. I shifted my regular all-purpose flour. You don't have to do that if you don't have a shifter. This is 1 cup of cornmeal. Any kind of cornmeal will do that's in Mexican style mostly. I know there's also cornbread mixes out there, but like I said, this is my version. This is going to be 2/3 cup of sugar, and I'm going to just eyeball the salt. So if you don't have a salt grinder, but again, I use my sea salt because this is, so I grind it myself. And then, like I said, 2 tablespoons of baking powder. This you're going to have to measure. See, I don't like baking, but I like cornbread, so I do actually have to measure. Doesn't matter what brand of baking soda. But it does have to be precise. Also going to have 2.5 cups of milk. Please forgive me. I do need my glasses because I cannot see nothing. So 2.5 cups of milk. You can use the old cups that you have. It doesn't mean you need to do this. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna whisk this a little bit. Put the eggs in here. Try not to get too much shell in the cup, because most of your family members will not like eggshell in their cornbread. So, like that. Don't forget to wash your hands, because look where the chicken egg comes from. So you need to make sure your hands are clean. So real quick, just stir it up a little bit. I don't know about you, but I don't stir my eggs, but you know what I mean. Okay, so just do that. Put it inside there. Oh, also melted butter. See, I forgot one other thing too. But hey, that's okay. I'm not a one professional. So, 1/2 cup of butter. So basically, it's gonna be 1 stick. So just put that in there, and you're gonna so do that, and we'll come right back. Aloha. Okay, folks, welcome back to Kimo's Oh No Grinds. It's about a stick of butter that you want to melt. You can put it in a microwave and melt it. Just gives it that extra flavor. And I put in, actually this is my version, I put in green chilies. You don't have to, so you just do that. And this is why, because this is a double batch, I don't put in all that sugar because I have diabetics in the house. So what I do, I get a can of cream corn because it has sugar in it already. So I just do that. And then this is 2.5 cups of milk. And we do that. And I get a whisk, whatever kind of whisk you have in your house. I also preheat my oven to 350. So you can do that as well. And you're basically going to make a cake batter. And you just mix all your ingredients together. Cornbread, everything. Do it slowly unless you don't have a big enough bowl, because you don't want to clean up your mess. Again, you can use pre-mixed cornbread mix. I just make this from scratch. This actually is a recipe that my mom used to make. Some people call it corn cake just because it's sweet. So this is how it will look. You're gonna make sure all your ingredients are well incorporated. Okay. And just make sure it's like that. Okay. Okay, and the last part we're going to do is, that way I make sure I get all my ingredients in here. Actually, I'm gonna get a small cookie sheet because this is pliable and you know, when you put it inside there, it's not going to work out. So I just look for my cookie sheet. I have a small one right here. So we're going to, just to be on the safe side, that's all that's for, is give it support, because you know I need support, trust me. And you put it in a pre-baked, yes, pre-greased thing. See, my helper always helps me, because you know. So this is what it'll look like. Probably take about, depending on your oven, 15 to 20 minutes. Like again, just go by your oven, and you know how to check it to see if it is done.
No, Kimo, how do you check it to see if it's done?
Well, actually, you get, if you don't have toothpicks or chopsticks, you use a regular butter knife, and if it comes out clean, then you know it is done. And this is what it will look like. So when you put it in the oven, and when it gets cooked, I will come back and show you the final product. Aloha. Aloha, folks. Welcome back to Kimo's Oh No Grinds. Our cornbread or corn cake, whatever you wish to call it, is ready. I just added a little bit of melted butter, probably about 2 ounces, just to melt it, just to give it that little bit of you know, sweetness to it. It really doesn't need much sweetness. And then you just cut into it. I let it rest a little bit. This is a silicone baking thing, but if you have glass, that's fine too. I just wanted to see how it is because I've had it and I never really used it. And as you know, the first piece is always the worst. So if it doesn't come out, you know, nice and pretty, that's okay. Obviously, everything is hot on this. No, it's not. It's fine. So just, you know, it's great. You can add a little bit more honey, or no honey, a little bit more butter, sorry. You can add honey to it too. It's good on chili. That's another thing that I've done for the meal, is some chili. Or you can just do this, you know, and this is how it looks. Everything came out okay, hopefully. And you can tell it's still hot. And there you go. So hopefully you and your family like this. Recipe will be on our website, and look forward to cooking some more things with you. Aloha. From Kimo's Oh No Grinds. Aloha, folks. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for notifications. Aloha.